Buddy, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning, it is another day. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, April. Yadami Travel. Good morning, good morning. April, thank you for that, Heart-Me. I appreciate you very, very much. Yes. JDM, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Good morning. Shelly Stringer, that a girl. Thank you, Shelly. Shelly is also a super fan. To become a super fan, that's the new way of saying the subscribe on TikTok. They renamed it. Good morning, Travis over there on the tubes. What's up, Travis? Travis, make sure we got the TAPs going, my brother. The TAP. Good morning, everybody. We got the hanging lights. We got them hanging lights on the board. Thank you, Shelly, for the goat, the heart puff, the first hanging light. My Shelly Stringer. Thank you, Kenny. Bruggs Bunny. How are you, Bruggs? Susanna Pena. Thank you, Shelly. The TikTok music, the corn, the you're awesome, the autumn, the what's up. Yes, Shelly with the chili. Yes, Shelly. Good morning, Jade. Have you been? Oh, what's up, Syracuse? Stone Saw, good morning. Kevin Curtis, good morning to you. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you. The cake, I love cake. And the GG. And the love you so much. We love you. Good morning, Tracy, over there on the tubes. Yes. April Stapleton. Thank you, April. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello, traveler. How are you? What we go here? I don't know what that means. User Wizzy, would you want a Wizzy? Let's go. Traveler, we teach people how to trade the markets. If you're not tapping, you're napping. You got it. Hello, Foral Dogs. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. We are at 7.4 thousand. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, J.O. Good morning, SM. I hope you all are doing well. How did we do yesterday, my beauties? Was it a green day or a red day in the markets? How was it for you? If you are someone who takes a lot of trades, yesterday was very painful for you. If you are somebody who has discipline, knows how to trade, is in the VIP, it wasn't as painful. Green, yes. Hammer, small green, good. Kevin Curtis, small green, yes. Measy, thank you so much. Measy and Tanya with the Witchy Kitty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Green, small red, small green. Very good. Thank you, Rocky, for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, if yesterday you trade a lot, Tanya, yes it is. Shop Sunset, yes. 3 Bez, yes. Thank you. Those of you that take a lot of trades yesterday was painful. All right, here we go on Miss Market. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. All we ask that you do is TAP throughout the live. And we ask that you donate if and when you can and share the live. Very important. Let's get to 20,000 shares today, all right, traders? So what do we got going on here with Miss Market? Well, Miss Market is just trending up on the news of the CHINA trade deal, okay? Or don't worry about that. What you need to focus on right here is that 8 and that 20. We still have some more room to the upside here. That 8 is not separated itself enough yet, but we are far from the 8. Okay, we are far from the 8. Now, if we come over here, what state are we in? We're in this neutral state here on the SPY. We're not in that wide state, so we do have room to the upside because we're neutral. We're not going to get what we got yesterday, but we do still have some more room to the upside, all right? So we are going to put our major levels in right now on Miss Market. And as we come back to our execution time frame, if we get under 683.44, under 683.44, you have room back down to 682. Now, 682 level is our big support level here. Under that, with a retest, we're coming back down to 679, okay? We will be pulling back, all right? We don't know when we're going to pull back, but we will be pulling back, traders. So just be careful about that. If you're trading reversals, you wait for your event. That's all. You wait for your event. You're right, more. Excuse me. Your right market cycle, and then you will have a nice run back to the downside on this market, okay? Whoop! Them allergies. 8-figure goat with the hanging light. Marcus user, thank you so much. We got 6 hanging lights left on the board. Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, user. Let's head over to AMD. Thank you, Marcus. Yes, it is. Appreciate each and every one of you beautiful traders. All right, and AMD, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on AMD. So what do we got going on AMD? I'm going to show you right now, okay? So on AMD right now, we have this little move to the downside coming into the 20. All roads come back to the 20, okay? So we're in the whip zone. We don't do anything inside this whip zone. We want to come out of the whip zone before we do anything. We do not do anything inside this box for the first 15 minutes of the day. All right, it's not going to be a very good experience for you on AMD. So we're going to put in our major support and resistance levels right now for all of you amazing, amazing, amazing traders. If you have bad days in the market, it's just a learning day. You're not going to have all good days. You will have good days. You will have bad days in the beginning. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, okay? Under 255, under the whole number with a retest, you have room down to 249 and 247.50 here on AMD. Anything back to the upside above 260.44, 261, 262. All right, your hold numbers like we talked about yesterday. Mr. Dave, there he is. Joe Trevelyan, Laurie Smith, Mr. Dave with the hanging lights. Capri, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ryan, we don't let you copy us when we trade. If you're looking to copy someone trading, this isn't for you. You're just going to lose over and over again, okay? Thank you for the follows. Tesla, let's see what we got. Bump, 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 bump. Right now, we are in a narrow state here on Tesla. Yes, it is. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Tesla, alert. Bump, 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 bump. All right, here we go on Tesla. We are in the whip zone currently here on Tesla. Back over 456.50. We have room up to 460. Above 460 with a retest, you have room up to 471 on Tesla. You want to get back under 445. You want to get under this whole number, my traders, okay? Under 445 whole number, retest it. You'll come back down to 440 and then 437. Now, remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Endgame, hello, KK, good morning. Joe, good morning. SM, Tracy, good morning. Bobby, good to see you again. Oracle. I'll show you my one trade from yesterday right after Oracle. Oracle, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Oracle. We are putting in our major support and resistance. All right, Oracle, this is what we got. We're in the whip zone, all right? Above 281.64, we have room up to 283, and then 284 here on Oracle. Above 284 with that retest, you have room up to 287.50. Back under 280.77, you have room down to 276 here on Oracle. Mr. Dave with the $1.99 super chat over there on the tubes. Thank you, Mr. Dave. I appreciate you. The cues. Powder! Thank you, Powder, for the heartbeat, the hanging lights. Dr. Trades. Yes, thank you. The cues, you're in the same boat as Miss Market. All right, it's the same exact thing. You're in this neutral state to the upside. Watch your hold numbers going up, okay? These are your major support levels. It's very simple, traders. Very simple. Under 626.37, under 626 hold number, you're coming back to 624. All right, under 624 with a retest, you're coming back down to 620. To the upside, watch your 630, 631, and 632. Watch those hold numbers. Yesterday on Amazon, I took this trade. I posted a video about this as well last night. That's doing very well. We took this short to the downside. Me and one of our coaches in the VIP, JDM, we hammered the exact same trade. JDM, it might have been the exact same cents. I think we got it to within 3 cents of each other coming down. We traded this short. And then I looked over at Miss Market and I said, let's see. I saw, this is what we call Christmas trees, everybody. These are the Christmas tree lights on Miss Market from yesterday. You see this here? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Red, green, red, green, red, green. All right, once I saw this, I said, I'm not getting any more momentum. At least not. I trade between 9:30 and 11, mostly 10:30. I said, I'm not getting any more momentum here. Wrapped it up. Because if anything else I got into, I was either going to break even, okay, or I was going to stop out. So I said, why am I going to sit here for another hour and do that? I got my beautiful win for the day. And we wrapped it up. That's the difference between somebody with discipline and patience and has been trading for a long time versus someone who's just going in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, being a gambler. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, because yesterday was a painful experience if that was you yesterday. IWM, yes it is. Let's see what we got. How many of you got chopped up yesterday in the market? Come on. How many of you got chopped up? Right now, we are in a narrow state on IWM. We are in position 2 to the downside. We're just starting 2, okay? You got the 5-minute 200 right underneath you. I did, yes. You did, yeah. I figured that, guys. And you're only going to learn through experience and trading in your simulators. We all trade in simulators, remember that, every single day. And you're going to see some days the market just isn't going to go. And you have to be okay with that. We don't predict what the market does. We have no control over that. All we can do is trade our A-plus setups, all right? But we need momentum also. Right now, we're in a narrow state. Currently, this is what we got. To the downside, let's do this. Whoops. That's our move to the downside. We're not going to short into 249.41, okay? We want to get under 249.41 with a retest, and then you have room down to 249 hold number. That is going to be your first stop, okay? Under 249 with a retest, you'll have room down to 248 here on IWM. Back over 250.53 here on IWM. Back over, you will have room up to 251. Now, what's interesting here is above 251 with a retest, you'll have room up to 252 on IWM. Good job, SM. Proud of you. Yes, tonight we have VIP live training. I am giving VIP live training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP training room. Nvidia. We're in a narrow state on Nvidia. Oh, yes, it is. We are back in that narrow state. That 8 and 20 looked delicious on the daily. Yes, let's go, baby. This is my money maker right here. Whoop. Did you guys get into it when I told you to get into it when it was down at $108? Anybody? Yes? No? Maybe? All right, here we go on the vids. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Right now on Nvidia, we are in a narrow state position too. We have room up to 196. 196 is your golden goose here on Nvidia, okay? As we start coming up the board, 97, 98, 99, 200 is major resistance up there. Big, big, big whole number, okay? On Nvidia, back under 190, you got to get under the whole number. You'll have room down to 189, 188.50, and 187.50. This is our move currently up on Nvidia. That's currently our move up. At the open, you got plenty of room up to 196 here, but make sure you get an event, okay? And our VIP traders know what that event is. Meta. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shake that money maker, baby. Shake that money maker. All right, here we go on Meta. Meta, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Alert, alert. Above 754.35, we have room up to 756. Above 70.56 with a retest, you have room up to 761 on Meta. Back under 750, get under that whole number, of course. Boom, retest that whole number. You're coming back to 748 here on Meta. Under 748 with a retest, you have room down to 742. Eric, what's up, baby? Frederick Desire, how are you? Dortmund, good afternoon to you. Good job, everybody, over there on the tubes. NQ. Got a lot of golf today, everybody. A lot of golf today. Let's see. Whoop. All right, NQ, right now you're starting to get a little wide. All right, you're starting to get a little wide here on NQ. A little wide, all right? So do not look this way on NQ. I want you to look more this way on NQ, okay? This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Under 25,974.75, you have room down to 25,945. If you can get under 25,945 with a retest, you're coming back through 25,893. Yes, over there on the tubes, make sure we're tapping. We're only at 50,000 over here on TikTok. Let's go, my babies. Tap it up, babies. MSTR. Bump, 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 bump. Right now on MSTR, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside. Yes, it is. MSTR, you got your 5-minute 200. You got a lot of support underneath you here, okay? Let's see. We also got your 15-minute 200 right there as well on MSTR. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. It's a 1, 2, 3 type thing. Double bottom right there at 278 on MSTR. All right, first stop here on MSTR. We got room to the downside. 292, and then 291. Under 291 with a retest, you have room down to 278 on MSTR. Coming back to the upside above 297.53. You'll have room up to $300. Major resistance there at $300. Algo. What are you talking about? You're just yapping. UNH. I should have buy you flowers. Right now on UNH, we are in a neutral state. Neutral way up there in position 3. Look at that thing. All right, hold on, everybody. UNH, stand by, my beauties. Stand by. There's that daily 200. Whammo! Who's trading into that daily 200? Huh? Who's the novice? Algo, you going up, baby? You going up? You going up? All right, here's your gap up, my beauties. Whoop. There is your daily 200. Zeus waiting for you saying, come to Papa, Algo. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Algo, come to Papa. 389.59. There it is. Do not trade into that, my beauties. Look, do not go long into that. Okay? No. Your 50% retracement level right now is going to be around 375. 375. Mark that down. 375. 375. How are we doing, everybody? PayPal, yes. PayPal, congratulations to Norman, one of our VIP traders who nailed, where was it, Norman? You in here, Norman? Norman nailed this beautiful A+ setup on PayPal. Yes, it is. Congratulations to Norman. Put Norman in the chat. He was 2 beauties yesterday. He was patient. That's my Norman. That's my boy. Let's go, Norman. Good job, buddy. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. PayPal. See the difference, Norman? You have all the tools to be an amazing trader. All the tools, man. Now we just got to put it all together. Right now, we are in a narrow state on PayPal. We are in a narrow state on PayPal. We're way up there. We're way up there. Let's see what we got here. Coming back down, 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 down. All right, here we go. This is our move to the upside, my beauties. All right. Whoop. Narrow state. Right above us here, we have daily resistance. Right there at $79.50 and $80. We got major resistance to the upside. Right up in this area. Your 50% is going to be $75. Right here. $75. Coming back down to the downside. $77 will be your 25% retracement level. Okay. 77. 75. Under 75 with a retest, you're coming back through, my beauties. Kev, what's up, my brother? We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on Netflix. Hold on to your underwear. Alerts, everybody, on Netflix. Hold on to them draws. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Netflix above $1,100. Major resistance, $1,100. You have room up to $1,103. Then $1,106 on Netflix. You're in a narrow state in the whip zone, right where you want to be, my beauties. Under $1093.74, you have room down to $1087 on Netflix. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Susanna Harrell. Good to see you. Welcome to the team. The Qs. Bull, as in Bull Hurley. Weeble. I wouldn't trade this, but for you, I'll do it, all right? Weeble. Shit me. Right now, we are in a narrow state, position 1 to the downside on Weeble. Let me mark these out for you, my brothers and sisters. I won't have to fall in love. All right, you got room under 1146 down to 1125 and $11 whole number. ATR on this is duty. Absolute duty. Back over 1169, you have room up to 1180 and then $12 on a Weeble. Norman Bates. GLD. Right now, we are in a neutral state here on a GLD. We are in position 2 to the downside. Let's just mark these out. I thought this was going to the moon. The hell happened, man? All roads. Narrow state, position 2 to the downside. Your first level of support is right here at 358. 358. Mark that down. Hold 358, you got room back up to 364.68 here on gold, okay? 363 is your 50% retracement level. Mark that down. If you can hold that, you can look for some more shorts to the downside. Above 363, you're looking for a long up to 365. RKLB for Joe. Oh, wait a minute. We got to hammer those roses. We got to do this fast and fury. I'm sorry, everybody. Stand by. It's coming your way. He is. All right, we got to make up for what we missed. Oh, my God, I'm going to get yelled at. Go get them, baby. Go get them roses. I see what I missed in the chat here. IWM, Oracle, SPY. Yes, we'll do those again. Baba. We will do those again. Don't you worry. The Baba Roonies. We are in the narrow state on Baba. Whoa, baby. Look at that mess, huh? We are down there in position 2 to the downside on the Baba Roonies. Let's see what we got. Oh, boy. Oh, poor Baba. You know, Baba's all over the place. She's up, she's down, she's left, she's right. Right now, narrow state, position 2 to the downside on Baba. You got room down to 176.44. And 176, hold number, you got major support here. Get back over 177.66 with a retest. You're coming back through to 179. Get over 179.56. You have room up to 180. Thought that said Griffin. First, I thought that said armpits. I'm going to say, did you watch them pits? SPY. RKLB for Joe. Did we do that already? RKLB. No, we didn't. Right now, we are in the narrow state on RKLB. We are in the whip zone. We got an alert. I'm sorry, Wizard. We just don't have anybody that needs you right now. All right, my whiz. RKLB, here we go. Back over $66. You have room up to $66.40, $66.50 area. Do that with a retest. You have room up to $67 on RKLB. Here in this narrow state in the whip zone, under $65.25, you have room down to $64.80. Under $64.80 with a retest, you're coming back to $64. Yes. Amazon. Anyone else get this short with us yesterday? Anyone else besides me and JDM nail that short on the Amazon Roonies yesterday? And round. You're in the narrow state here on Amazon. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. We got a double top up here at 228.50. All right, 228.50. Let's pull this back. Boom. Boom. Let's pull it back over here now. Boom and boom. Yes, I love it. All right, Amazon, narrow, position 2. Resistance here at 228.50. Above that with a retest, you have room up to 230. 230, major resistance, psychological hold number up here at 230. Back under 226.41. Watch your hold numbers. You have room down to 224. Good job, Gurpreet. Good job, my Gurpreet. Tesla. We're waiting. There it is. We are in a narrow state on Tesla above 456.50. We have room up to 460 and 471 here on Tesla. Get back under 445.30. Under the whole number, 445. You have room down to 440 and 437 on Tesla. Apple, let's go. So you lira. Okay, she said blank. I'm blinking. Look, I got you. I'm blinking. See what I'm doing? I'm blinking. Blinking. Apple. Anybody get that? No? Did you guys miss that one? That might have went over your heads on that one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Bueller! She got it. Lyra got it. Atta girl. All right, we are in a neutral state here. Above 269, watch 270, 271, 272. Under 265.97, we got room down to 263.50. 263.50 and 259. We got our first wizard. EO Shlomo. EO Shlomo says you're playing in the bots league. Good luck. Bots. EO Shlomo. How long have you been losing, my friend? How long have you been losing? Everyone, go over to YouTube and hashtag EO Shlomo. Yes, it is our first wizard of the day. You, my friend, get the Wizard Award. SoFi. And they always have the glasses on. Like, I'm cool, my profile pic, man. EL Shlomo. I got my glasses on, EL Shlomo. All right now we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on SoFi. We're going to put these levels in, my beauty. Stand by. 31, and we're going to mark you out here at 32. Let's pull this back. Let's show you the gap. The gap-a-rooney. That's your gap up right now on SoFi. You are in this narrow state. We got room up to $32. Okay, that's your next whole number. But your 50% retracement level is going to be where? 30.50. 30.50 back to the downside. Under 30.50, you're coming back down to $30. Okay, mark that down. Katana Lim, the limb. Thank you, Katana Lim. Jessica, Pilach, Candy, Mooney, Frosty Ducks, Palo, 8-figure, Gurpreet, Swati, Lori. Let's go, my babies. XOM. Did I get rid of those? Yeah. All righty. We are in a neutral state on XOM. We are in position 1 to the downside. We got a bull neutral state and a bearish position. All right. Going to be a little chop here at the open on XOM. Again, like yesterday. Little choppy yesterday. Had it on watch. Cannot get into anything good on that. We have room down to 115. 115 here on XOM. Under 115 with a retest, you have room down to 113.78, 114 area, okay? You want to get back over 116, and then you have room up to 116.50 and 117. Yes, if you're here for the first time, the VIP is open. We have VIP live trading tonight over here at the VossTrading.com. That's how you get into the live training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the VossTrading.com, or click the link in my YouTube and TikTok bio. Amen, Ryan. Amen. Caleb, thank you for the follow, my brothers. Caterpillar, yes, it is. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Caterpillar, all right? Nice and tight on the 5. That looks good, all right, on the cat of the pillar here. Let's mark out our major levels now. Boom, boom. Here we go. Caterpillar above 528. Above the whole number with a retest, you have room up to 534. Above 534 with a retest, you have room up to 545. Caterpillar. Back under 522.96, you have room down to 510 on Caterpillar. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Congratulations. We hit 70,000 this past weekend. Appreciate all those follows. Thank you. SPY, yep. Bump, 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 bump. SPY, we are in a neutral state. We're up here in position 2. Watch what 687, 88, 89. Watch those whole numbers, okay? Back under 683.43. You have room down to 682 on Miss Market, and then 679 on Miss Market. Shy Team says, which market is this? This is the produce department. This is the produce market. Anything you need here, my friend? Just let us know. We have apples, oranges. We got pears. They're good for fiber. They'll make you poopy good. Okay. MU. MU right now, we are in a narrow state on MU. We are in position 2 to the downside. Watch, we're flirting right now with this 5-minute 200 over here on MU. Yes. Let's pull this back. Boop, 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 boop. This is currently our move to the downside with our 200 right here, okay? If you could hold this 200, all right, hold this 200, and then we have room down to 208. I'm sorry, 210. 210 if we can hold this 200. Back over and hold it this way, you're coming back to 219. Mark that down, my beauties. Bump, 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 bump. SMCI, yes. Let's see what we got. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on SMCI. SMCI above a 51.63. We have room up to $52. 52 above 52. You have room up to $53 on SMCI. Back under 50.32. You have room down to 49.50. That'll be your first support level, and then a $48 whole number on SMCI. Thoughts on CRO? It just rallied on the Truth Social news. Let me check. Hold on, everybody. Let me check, all right? Nibby coloscopy? What does that say? Let's see. Wizard! I need you for Nibby coloscopy. Thoughts on CRO? It just rallied on Truth Social news. Yeah? Okay. Nibby. Are you there? The wizard told me to tell you we have no idea. Okay? Thank you for waiting for all of that. I appreciate it. Robinhood. Poor Nibby. Just asking a simple question. Don't have a clue, the poor thing. Above 147.40, we have room up to 149. 149 on Robinhood. Back under 145.79, we have room down to 141. Good job, Nibby. I love it, baby. Make sure you hit that follow button too, Nibby, okay? Don't let me down. Let's hammer the rest of those roses. OMZ, Lori, Simon, Kendi. Google. See, the reason I love our VIP or Johnny Dollar, let me tell you why I love Johnny Dollar, everybody. Because he's not one of them mutants that says, his name's not Johnny Millionaire. It's not Johnny Bot. It's not Johnny Algo. It's not Johnny sitting in mom's basement. It's Johnny Dollar. Nice, easy, simple. Everybody, hashtag Johnny Dollar in the chat. Google, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Google. Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll get rid of them. It's just too annoying. All right, here we go. Under 267.64, you have room down to 265. Under 265 with a retest, you have room down to 262.38 here on the Googaroonies. Anything to the upside, my beauties, all right? You got your whole numbers, all right? But I wouldn't look that way. Johnny Dollar, yes it is. We love our Johnny Dollar. Woo, woo. Microsoft, let's go. Right now, we are in a narrow state. Yes, narrow state here on Microsoft. Where are you, Microsoft? 550. Oh, look at that big daily resistance right there. I love good summer resistance. All right, hold on. All right, on Microsoft, this is what we got. We're going to pull her back. That is our move to the upside on Microsoft. You have major daily resistance right here at 556, okay? 556. Your retracement level is 544 to the downside. That is going to be your 50%. 548 is going to be your 25%, okay? Back under 544, you're coming through the wickets. Warren, what's up, baby? Hot Pocket says, can you make millions? Yes, you can make millions, gazillions, quadrillions, Hot Pockets. Simon is the title gifter of the roses. Simon! Allen with the roses. Thank you so much, Simon, Allen. Shelly Stringer. Thank you. Davion, my boy. There he is. There he is. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Anyone here see the movie Private Parts with Howard Stern? Remember when he went into the thing? Remember that? Thank you for the follow, Midnight. Good to see you. Thank you, Midnight Shadow. Appreciate you. You're welcome, Midwest. What else are we looking at? Thank you, Alan. I'm showing my age here. A lot of you probably didn't see that movie, did you? Uber. Uber, neutral state, position 1. First stop here on Uber is $97.50, and then $99 on Uber. Hello, Jesse. How are you, my friend? How hard is it to learn? If you try to do it on your own, very hard. If you do it with us, your learning curve will go quicker, but you're still going to have to put in a lot of work, okay? Under $95.70, you have room down to $95 and $94 here on Uber. Yes, like Jesse asked, how do you get into the VIP and learn how to do this thing we call trading? The correct way, the right way. You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com or click the link in my YouTube or TikTok bio. Tonight, we have VIP live training by me at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the live training room. Who is ready for live training tonight? Put me in the chat. How much money do you need to trade successfully? Zero. You are going to start in the simulator trading the live market. You will trade the real market in the simulator. If you can't complete our goals in a simulator, you will never be successful with your real money. So we will teach you how to trade without you losing your money. Hey, hey. Chad, thank you, Chad. Midnight Shadow, thank you. Yes, it is. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, brah. I can't say the first part of that, though, brah. I love the name, though. AMD. Talk to Mr. Dave, Jesse, in the chat. He'll get you all set up in that VIP. AMD above 260.44. You have room up to 261, 262. Whole numbers to the upside, okay? You want to get under 255, then you have room down to 249. Yes, it is. I will be very patient today. It looks like a duty again. All right, I'm going to be patient. I am going to wait for the one to set up some beautiful setups, right? Who's going to wait for the one to set up beautiful setups? Hadrian Rodriguez with the rose. Thank you. Tesla, you got it. Under my umbrella. Above 456.50, you have room up to 460 and then 471. Back under 445, I want you under that whole number. You have room down to 440. Daniel, that's fine. You can keep doing what you're doing. Do you love what you do currently, Daniel? The answer is probably no, based on that response. So, Mom Wife. Hello, Mom Wife. Thank you for the follow. Yes, IWM. Needing more. Finish those roses, my beauties. Let's go. We got one more rose goal after this. IWM above 250.53. You have room up to 251. Above 251, you have room up to 252. Look, traders, you get up to 251. Let me show you this, okay? 251. Are we going long here? Who's going long there above 251? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Who's going long right there? Yes, patience is one of the hardest things to learn. No, we're not going long there. Why? If you know anything about the market cycle, you're not going long there. See, a novice trader is going to go long there because all they see is green, green. We're going to the moon. You're not going to the moon, okay? So what you want this to do, my beauties, is you want it to go up. Now, the real novice is going to chase that right there. See it? The real novice is going to go long there. The professional, the VIP trader is going to wait. Are we ready? Wait, wait, wait. And then they're going to go long right there. That is the difference, my beauties. Here's the novice. The novice is over here going long. The professional's going long there. That's the difference. And this is where patience comes in, waiting for that to come down. All right? Got it? Paul Kalin, what is your strategy based on? There's only one strategy to trade, Paul. All these people in there that tell you otherwise, they're just gamblers. There's only one way to trade, market cycle, price action. That is it. Daniel says, I'm severely in debt. I need a quick way to get out. Then this isn't for you, my friend. Bye, Daniel. Bye. I'm sorry that you're in debt. Make better decisions, okay? CRWV. Better But they were life lessons, though. So don't be too hard on yourself. They were life lessons. We all make bad decisions at some point in our life. The question is, did you learn from them? That's the question of the day. Did you learn from those bad things? Because doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of... All right, CRWV, we are in a narrow state, position 1. We have room up to 139 and 143 here on CRWV. Now, to the downside, my beauties, under 134.66, we have room down to 131. Learning time, are we ready? If we come down, are we shorting right here, my beauties? Are we going to short there? Yes, no, maybe so? Who's shorting there? Insanity, correct the mundo. No, we're not shorting there. You want this to come back down. Okay? You want this to come back down. Then you're going to wait for this to pull back. Okay? Pull back. And then you're going to look for your beautiful A+ setup. You are shorting on this side. We're not shorting on this side. Market cycle, this side. Remember the market cycle? Woo! Shorting on this side, not this side. Everyone got that? Good. Everybody's gonna be all right. It's amazing what you don't know when you join the VIP, isn't it? Shelly, Bernie, Brenny, thank you. Marina, Madan, yes. Thank you, Madan. Christina Zan, yes. Chad, thank you. PLTR. Katana Lim. Love that name. I just love that name, man. In my next life, I'm coming back as a Katana Lim. What do you think about that? Katana Lim, what do you think about that? Would I make a good Katana Lim in my next life? We'll go back to SPY, Brenning. Don't you worry. Would I make a good Katana Lim, everybody? Above 191, we have room up to 193 here on PLTR. Narrow in the whip zone. Alert, alert. Under 189. I can share. Under 189, we have room down to 186. All right, here on PLTR. We are in a narrow state, my traders. At the open, if you see this, can you go for a long here? Can you go for a long there, my beauties? A little more hair. Yes, you can go long there. Why? Because you're in a narrow state. And where is your reward? Well, it's based on your risk, right? If you're going long here, what is the risk of your trade? Can you get a 1-to-1 up to 193? If you can't get a 1-to-1 up to 193, that's not your trade. How is it? Now, is it, my beauties? No, but if you can get a 1-to-1, then that's your trade up to 193, that major resistance. Now, let's take it the other way. If we get that, can we take that short to the downside? Can we take that short to the downside, my beauties? Yes or no? And if you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Yes, you can, because you're in a narrow state. If you can get a 1-to-1 down to 186, that's your trade. Okay? I see a lot of traders get into trades, and when they get into, based on their resistance and support, they're not able to get it to 1-to-1 before you even execute the trade. So why are you in the trade? Because you're impatient. You don't want to wait for another setup. And that, my friends, is what's going to make you lose. All right? How do you know if you can get a 1-to-1? We teach you all that in the VIP. You will have a whole lesson on risk to reward, on risk management. Over there at the VossTrading.com, that is where you're going to learn how to lose properly, and that is where you're going to learn your risk to reward. You cannot be a trader without knowing what you are risking and what your reward is before you enter the trade. It is mathematically impossible. Hammer with the roses. Let's go. Roses! Roses! PayPal, sure. PayPal is. All right, PayPal currently, let me show you this. Learning time. Are we ready? This is PayPal. You are in a narrow state on PayPal, all right? This, my beautiful traders, is your move to the upside. Right there. At the open, am I chasing this to the upside? No. No. You must wait to see what your pullback is going to generate you. 176, 174. See these two levels? This is what I'm looking at. I don't have them written on the chart. I know this by looking at it. I'm going to look for that retest of 176 and a possible long to the upside. If I break through 176, I will look at 74. Okay? For a move up to the high here, if I can get a 1-to-1. Under 74, I'm going to wait for it to retest and come back through down to $71. Those are my three options. I'm not chasing this to the upside. I already got the gap up. Okay? We went over this last weekend, and we go over this in the VIP in major detail. We are not going long here. You have to wait for the pullback. Everyone, say yes in the chat if you understand this. Too many amateurs at the open, they hear the bell, and they're going to the moon. You're not going to the moon. You're not. Nothing goes to the moon. Okay? Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Good job, Chad. So those are your, I just did the work for you. There's your alerts. Look, there it is. Look. There's your alerts. There it is. To the moon. GLD. But you see the difference between my alert and somebody else's? I actually taught you something. I actually just taught you something, my beautiful traders. All right, here we go on gold. Are we ready? That's your move to the downside right now. At the open, are we shorting this into 358.55? No. No. We're already down here in position 2. So what are we waiting for? We are waiting to see what our pullback is going to be, my beauties. Look, this is our 50% right at 364. Okay? We are looking at 364. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Yes. Then we can short down to 358.55. Got it? See the difference here between knowing what you're doing and not knowing what you're doing? Yes, my major holdings are T-Mobile, Nvidia, Apple. Loaded up on those. I am loaded up. This is not financial investment or tax advice. That's me. You shouldn't do that. That's just me. Everyone should be trading in their simulators. Simulators only. Do we got it? Put me in the chat if you understand that. Who here is in their simulator? Boeing. Yeah. Go get him, Katana Lim. Yes. All right, here we go on Boeing. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 currently here on the Boweroonies. We are now going to map out our major resistance to the upside on Boeing. All right. Now, everyone take a look here. Are we ready, my beauties? Are we ready? This is our move to the upside currently. Okay? Above 224 we go. We are waiting to hold that hold number. Then we can look for a long to the upside. Do we got it? You got to hold 224 if you get over it. You may reject right into it at the open. You're not chasing this to the upside. You already have the gap up. Do we got it, traders? Do we got it? Okay. You got room up to 226 here above 224 on Boeing. Back under 222 hold number, you have room down to 221 and 220 on Boeing. Roll call. Thank you, Tanya. Pop, pop. Yes. Joe Trevelyan, Shelly, Brenny, Marina, Madan. Thank you. Hadrian Rodriguez, Chad, Kendi, Simon, Davion, Vega, Lori Smith, Bill Boyle. OMZ, thank you so much. JDM, April Stapleton, Shelly Stringer, my girl. Yes, thank you. April, Shop Sunset, Tanya, my girl. Meezy, Three Bez, Hammer. User K. Braden, my girl. Marcus. Mr. Dave, my boy Blue. Thank you, Mr. Dave, over there on the tubes as well, man. Love you, brother. Dr. Trades, Patter, my boy. Hadrian Rodriguez. Jenny, my girl. Martil, Rag. Christian Cruz, there he is. My boy, Christian Cruz. Christina Zan, my girl. Jessica Montalvo, my other girl. I got a lot of girls. A lot of VIPers in here. Rose, Midwest, Andrew the Believer. I think I got everybody. Chad, thank you. Everyone, thank you so much for the donations, as always. I love you guys, man. We did a lot of work here this morning. Now you got to put it together, okay? Head over to the Voss Trading. We'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for all our VIPers. VIP, we'll see you in about 2 minutes in the VIP chat. I love you all. Trade smart, okay? Be patient. Be patient. Thank you, Yogesh. Good to see you, my man. And we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. VIPers, we'll see you tonight.